Welcome to Break Into Tech Show with Professor Temi Akinwumi of My IT University, a multi-award-winning tech CEO, career coach, and mentor. With decades of hands-on tech career, will ensure your career dreams come true. Join our extraordinary show today on groundbreaking topic for a successful career. Do you want a $100,000 job as a cybersecurity professional, Scrum Master, Business Analyst Software QA, Cloud Architect, Data Analyst, Technical Recruiter, and more? Visit www.myituniversity.com to schedule a call. Come and get inspired to secure a lucrative job, keep the job, and grow on the job. Relax, receive, and see results. We're glad you're here. Share, like, and comment.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining me today. Welcome to your show. You know what show it is, right? It's Break Into Tech Show. I'm super excited to be here with you. My name is Professor Temi Akinwumi. For people that have never met me before, I've been in tech for 3 decades now, and I'm CEO of Top Technologies and My IT University. I've been mentoring for the past 17 years plus now, and always love to come back here and give back. Thank you so much for taking your precious time to be here with me. Please, I want to know where you're joining me from. I want to be able to say hi to you properly and welcome you to the show today. Go ahead and let me know where you're joining me from. Comment your name and where you're joining from so I can welcome you properly. It's going to be a very great and awesome discussion today. We're discussing about steps to prep for a cybersecurity analyst interview. I'm not just saying prepping for technical interviews, but specifically, how do you prep for a cybersecurity analyst interview? So you know what? I will really encourage you to share this on your social media platform. Share it on LinkedIn, on YouTube, on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook, everywhere you are. Let people that are struggling to break in know that we have started, so they might learn 1 or 2 things from here. I will strongly appreciate that, and I will really thank you for that. So I really want to welcome you. If you are getting ready for your technical interviews in the field of cybersecurity, we're going to be discussing some very helpful tips to ace your career, to help you ace the interview prep as well. Okay, so we're going to let you put your cybersecurity skill into the test so that you can be cyber smart. I'm going to test it and see how you're going to do well by putting all the soft skills and hard skills together. So I encourage you to grab your pen, grab your notepad, and let's talk, let's discuss, and let's see how we can make this work. I see people joining me from everywhere. Leave your information. I want to welcome Mopa. This is Mopa that is joining me. Thank you, Mopa, from Houston, Texas. Hi, how are you doing today? And I also see Afiz from Abuja. Hi, Afiz. I hope you are doing great today. Please let me know where you're joining me from. Toby. Hi, Toby. Hi, thank you to Toby. That's from Oklahoma City. I have Linda. Linda is joining from London. Oh, my Lord. Thank you, Linda, for joining us from the United Kingdom. We have LinkedIn user. Oh, iCenter. Hi, iCenter. I know you. I know you from Chicago. Thank you very much. And we have another LinkedIn user. I say, hi, Prof. Temi. Good to be here from Texas. Thank you. Yeah. Ellen of Troy. Thank you, Ellen, for joining us. Ellen, where are you joining us from? I think it's Maryland, right, Ellen? And we also have LinkedIn user joining from Michigan. Thank you, LinkedIn user. Yeah, guys, breaking into cybersecurity is one of the best things you can ever do for yourself. Seriously, it's one of the best things you can ever do for yourself. So today we're going to prep you and see exactly what are the things you need to do to break it. Let's share this quickly so people can join. Other people can join us. It's already time. It's already 11 a.m. Let's share this quickly so we can get started. I'm not going to take your time today. We're going to do it boom, 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 and be out of it. Okay? So, the first thing you want to do while you're trying to break in is to understand the security GRC landscape. If you're trying to break into cybersecurity analyst, that means you are working maybe in the GRC arena. And you know, there's so many things involved with GRC. You don't understand the landscape before the interview. You want to do your you want to check out the company. Make sure you have a clear understanding of GRC, including the laws, the regulation, the frameworks. There's a lot of frameworks under GRC, and we have. I'm going to be mentioning them. You need to understand those frameworks. It's not one of those things that you just do security plus and you want to break in with security plus alone. It does not work like that. Security plus is just going to give you the foundation. What we're going to give you the job is the real skill that you learn while you are being trained to be a cybersecurity GRC analyst. So there are step by step involved, and there are different frameworks. I'm going to explain those frameworks to you and also help you to understand how can you prepare yourself for those interviews. So make sure you stay tight and we continue our discussion. Yeah, let me know where you're joining me from. I see more people joining us. Let's share this so other people can see us. We have Owens. Thank you from uh, yeah from Pennsylvania, right? Harrisburg for Harrisburg. Thank you. We also have LinkedIn user joining from Canada, and keep dropping the gem. Thank you, LinkedIn user from Canada. We have a lot of people joining us from everywhere. So we are so happy that you are here. Thank you so very much. And here we prep you. If you are meeting us for the first time, you will always learn a lot from this platform. And if you have not joined us or follow us, make sure you follow us, okay? So like I said, you must do what? You must understand the landscape of GRC. You must understand the landscape of GRC and understand exactly how to navigate your way around that. I see more people joining us. Good morning from Tennessee. Thank you. Let's just know your name so I can greet you properly. Ibilaja. Hi, Ibilaja. Welcome. I hope you are doing fine today, doing great today. All my great engineers, I'm super excited to see you all. It gives me so much joy to see all these lovely, wonderful people always here and breaking in and doing great in tech. That's my joy. That is my joy right there. So I'm so happy when I see this kind of thing. So, yes, like I'm saying, you need to understand all these things so that you don't just get stuck. Some people will just do one framework and then they are stuck for life. They did one cybersecurity framework, they can't get a job. You should do more than one so that you can always get jobs. So, believe in your comments. I'm going to come and read the comments. So, like I said, you must make sure that you understand the cybersecurity GRC landscape. See how things are. We're going to look into that. The trend. What are the changes? What are the additions? The new things that are coming out. You learn all those things in the class, in our program, and also in the network, because our network of students here, we don't I always say we don't throw them out, because when you finish a course and you are let go, you may not be mature enough to survive. So we keep our students so we can nurture them and mentor them to be a tech leader, and also to be able to become mentors to others, because that's very important. The second thing also you have to notice, you have to demonstrate your experience and skills, your knowledge. We know most of the time people already have soft skills like communication, collaboration, problem solving, analytical reasoning, effective listening skills, all those things, writing skills, all those skills, leadership. You need them in tech. Some of people already have those, right? But there's art skills that you will learn when you are hands-on on your GRC tools, hands-on on vulnerability management tools, hands-on being able to brainstorm in the team, understand the lingo, the keywords of the industry, the concept. You learn those things in the classroom and in your mentoring sessions. So you must demonstrate those experience and knowledge. You must be prepared to demonstrate them in the security, in the risk management, in compliance framework, in your regulatory requirements. You must be able to demonstrate all those skills. Okay, very important. We talk about threat intelligence. We talk about talk about risk assessment, risk mitigation. We talk about adequate security. We talk about security control. How do you tailor those control based on the requirement, based on the security posture of the organization? All those things, when you look at assets, the threats, and the vulnerability, how do you protect them? How do you have countermeasure and safeguards to make sure that you are still in compliance? All those things, you learn them and you're able to apply this into real life scenarios. You understand? So we have frameworks like the RMF, Risk Management Framework. A lot of government agencies use that. But if you don't have if you may not meet that requirement, if you don't have certain, maybe you are not a US citizen, you are a green card holder or permanent resident, you may be having difficulty moving into the RMF space because most of those things, they may require to have clearance. So you need to know that, okay, I may not be looking for a job in this area, I may be looking for a job in that area. See? So you need to demonstrate knowledge and explain in those areas, but you may not need to go to those areas if you don't meet the requirements. Right. So I'm going to be breaking down more on that. If you are trying to break into tech and you just found, you know, peradventure just found this video on YouTube or LinkedIn, schedule a call with me. I'll help you break in. I'll guide you, counsel you. It's free. www.myicuniversity.com. The link is scrolling down here. Schedule a call and I'm going to help you breaking into. Okay? So schedule a call with me. Send it to friends, family, and loved ones as well. So we also have third-party risk management. Third parties for vendor company. Okay, if you don't work for government agency, you can work for vendors. You don't want to be worried about clearance, about anything. Hey, you can do vendors. Vendor company use the TPRM. Okay, you can do ISO for organization. ISO 27001 for organization. You can do that. You can do the GDPR. You can do EPA for healthcare. You can do the PCI DSS for credit card companies. You can do iTrust. You must understand what those meant because we mentor you into them. We don't just train you one framework here. We mentor you into like 8 to 9 frameworks because when you finish your training here, that's when we start prepping you, mentoring you, and all of that. So you get to understand the other frameworks and how to apply them into your day-to-day. And you even get to meet other cybersecurity analysts that we have trained over the years. We've trained a lot. And they are working, a lot of them are working, doing well in tech. You get to meet them. And they also can guide you. You can shadow what they do. Like this Friday now, we're having one of the engineers coming back to give back. And we are doing what we call mentoring calls. So our engineers get to meet them and shadow them. The way we have cybersecurity coaching platform, we also have a mentoring platform where you just be mentor, prep for interviews, watch the video of all different frameworks and guide you into how you do things and the flows and stuff. That really prep you and you do hands-on here, hands-on on cybersecurity tools, hands-on on projects, live projects, and we do collaborative learning where you learn together in your cohort, group of students learning together, doing assignment together, brainstorming and working together, networking together. Okay, so those are very important as you try to break into cybersecurity GRC. Okay, today we're discussing about steps to prep for a cybersecurity GRC analyst interview. Okay, so I see more people joining us. Thank you all. Let me know where you are joining me from. I see Pastor Andrew joining me from Tennessee. Hi, Pastor. Welcome. Ibilaja say very well. Thank you. Thanks, Ibilaja. And I see Charles joining me. Charles, how you doing? How is Canada? Hope you are doing good. So all my wonderful engineers are here. All our lovely friends are here from London to Nigeria, to all over the world. I welcome you. Let me know where you are joining from so I can welcome you properly. Feel free to do that. And that is why we also talk about preparing for general, technical, framework questions, general questions. And when they ask you, tell me about yourself. Tell me about your weakness, which is you're not going to say bad thing about yourself, but you're turning weakness into strength. Tell me about your strength. Tell me what motivates you. Why? What is your value proposition? Why should I hire you for this role? Those are general questions, and they will always ask you those. The first question for every interview will be tell me about yourself, where you're going to have your elevator pitch. Thank you for having me. My name is so. I've been in tech for so years. I'm very passionate about tech, and you mentioned what you have been doing. We have technical interviews when they go deep dive into saying what is CIA triad. You have to be able to know CIA triad is um, confidentiality, integrity, and availability. And they might say, explain them. And you may explain them. They might say, give you a scenario and said, how will you use that for to categorize a system? And you may have to explain it, or they may ask you what's the difference between encryption and hashing. These are questions that they can ask you. Encryption and hashing, that's coming from Security Plus. They might say you types how many types of encryption do we have, as in how many classes, not types as in mentioning their names. They might mention something like that. They might ask you when they must tell you, okay, what is threat, what is asset, and what is vulnerability, and what is risk. Can you explain them all in the concept of risk management? So you know how to what to define your assets, define your vulnerability, define threat, and define risk. The three of them define them in the same component. So that you'll be able to explain those things. And these are the things we learn in our classes. See, those are technical interviews. Now talk about framework interviews. Framework interviews when they go dive into RMF and ask you specifically question about RMF. What are the steps of the RMF? Which control are you familiar with out of this control? You mentioned the control, awareness and training. Pick all this, the ones that you know come to you easily. Don't cram anything, but pick those ones that come to you easily. You see, like you look at it, okay, I know awareness and training is that you have to train people, right? And you've seen that, most of you see that at your day-to-day job, right? You know about AU control, audit and accountability. You see access control. You see all of those things. So you pick those ones that comes to you. The CA control, you pick from them, right? So at least those ones, so at least you can discuss them, right? So those can be from, and you will notice that a lot of this, once you know some controls, is on all other frameworks. And each time you are going for interviews, you prep based on that interview. If you are going for interview that is based on like maybe it's PCI DSS, then you prep for PCI DSS. So if you are going for ISO, then you prep for ISO. We have all these preps on our platform, on our mentoring platform. Okay, so for our students, they know how to prep, understand the flow and everything, and they are hands-on on these things on our mentoring. And another good news I have is that we are introducing interview trial box. It's on our website. If you go on our website, you will notice this there interview for GRC, for cybersecurity GRC. We have general interview question and answer, technical and framework, and also cybersecurity automation tools. We have them all listed and all prepped out and automated so that you can just go on there, play the video, watch the video, and on help that will help you to prep for interview. Some of you already have it. People that have it can attest to how it's helping them to prep. It's a lot. We actually went deep dive into all the different frameworks, and we actually explained all those other frameworks more, and then we ask scenario-based interview using the STAR method, STAR techniques: situation, task, action, and results. And we say, in this scenario, this is a question. They will ask the question, then say we answer the question. This is what you will do in this scenario. This is what you will do in this scenario. Those things will really help you. There's no way you go to interview with those kind of tools and you flunk the interview. It's not going to happen because you have listened to it over and over again. So go onto our website, myituniversity.com, and grab your copy. It's there. If you go to the first page, right, as soon as you get into the page, you will see it right there in the middle. It's called Cybersecurity Treasure Box for Cybersecurity Analyst. You can grab it there. Okay. Thank you guys for joining me. Julius is joining us from Canada. Oh wow, we're blessed to have you. Thank you, Julius. Happy to be here. Yeah. So that's very important. Ibilaja, I know you bought a copy. How are you enjoying your copy? Ibilaja, if you are still here, how are you enjoying your copy of the trial box to prep for your interview? So the trial box, and this is the link to it. Okay, this is the link to it. I'm gonna be putting the link. I plan to put the link. Actually, let me just grab it. I'm grabbing the link and I'm gonna put it here so people can click on it and go there. I'm putting the link live. So if you're on YouTube or you're on Facebook, um, yeah. So grab your copy. That's the link. Grab your copy, guys. So the link is there. Okay, so it will prep you for technical questions related to cybersecurity tools, systems, and technologies. So it will include questions about firewall, intrusion detection, prevention system, and vulnerability assessment tools. All those things are very important. Okay, guys. So that's very important. So that will prep you for all of those things. And also, and if you have questions about that too, let me know so I can help you to understand them. Yes, yes, yes. So let me know if you have question. Okay, Bilaja said it's very educative, and he said can't have enough of it. Very good. So that's Ibilaja. It has a copy of that trial box already. It's so good. I can't, tell you, enough how good it is. And the one for cybersecurity, for the Scrum Master, Product Owner, Business Analyst, QA is coming out. Yeah, Villa just said, where we recommend everyone to get one. Very good. It's very good. There's no way you fail an interview. That does not replace your mentoring, but after you have been mentored, you have been trained, then you add that one to it so that you'll be able to have a lot of experience and a lot of exposure to these questions. So that's very important. Oh, when is the next the next Scrum Master session is coming up on March 4th. March 4th. March 4th. Sorry. I want to say March 4th. I say March dollar. How cool is that? March 4th is our next you know, all we have on March 4th, new classes are starting. So we have classes for cybersecurity, security plus. We also have classes for Scrum Master. So Ivy, that is when it's starting. If you're interested, you need to reach out to me immediately so I can add you to that pipeline. Thank you so much. Yeah, we have Olufemi saying hello. Hello, Olufemi. Welcome. I hope you are doing great today. Thank you for being here with us. So those are very important. So like I mentioned, we're going to be looking at so many tools. We're looking at breaking those tools down, firewall, intrusion detection, prevention, vulnerability assessment tools, and all of that. So that's very important. I have a question here. Linda is asking, Prof. Timmy, which is the most relevant certification for GRC? CISM? Yeah, that is, or Security Plus. No, Security Plus is a foundational certification. That's just like getting started certification, CG Security Plus. Everybody should have their Security Plus because those are just concept of foundational. But the for if you can, but you have to be at the job for at least 2 years before you can do your CISM. It's not something you just do and then it's going to ask for 2 years experience for CISM. But you can do the CC, Certificate of Cybersecurity. You can do that one. It's a new one, so anybody can do that. That's entry level. You can do the CC and Security Plus. That's fine. Okay, and it's on the ISC Quest site. You can see that there. So that's the one you can do that Security Plus to get started. But if you have been in the role for 2 years, you can do the CISM. Okay, Linda, very good. Good question. And I prefer the CISM to any other one. I prefer it to CAP, and CAP is trying to restructure their certification, so which is a good thing. Okay, they are changing everything. They're changing the name from CAP to GRC and stuff like that. So things has to change in that arena. So in continuation, show your communication and interpersonal skills. You must be able to show. You must prepare to discuss your experience, like working with stakeholders. How do you work with stakeholders? To develop their policy, or do you develop procedure? You present to senior leaders. Do you communicate well? Do you listen without, listen very well, attentively, try to understand what the customer is requesting for? So all those things you have to show. Communication, interpersonal presentation, these are skills. You have to show them. So how do you show them in an interview? By listening very well to the interviewer, by taking your time to listen and make sure that you are able to respond back to them. Or, okay, like you make sure you understood what they are asking before you jump at the question. If you don't understand something, you say, can you please repeat the question? That give you enough time to think about it if you don't know the answer, or if you are trying to make sure. And you can say, oh, thank you so much for the question. Thank you for your question. But while you are saying thank you for your question, you are thinking about the answer. you know. And I always tell my students, you can have a bottle of water. Bottle of water is always better, so you don't spill it. Maybe bottle of water, or if it's a cup of water, that's fine. And when they're asking you a question, and you know that this question, you don't really know it yet, you're trying to think. You may say, can I please have a sip of water? While you're taking the water, you are sipping it, you are thinking about the answer. That buy time. Buy time with those things. Buy time with say thank you. Oh, wow, nice question. That's really a nice question. Thank you so much. And yeah, then you will now start think quickly. But by the time you are saying that, wow, great question, you are thinking how to the answer to give that person while you are doing that. Mhm. Someone is asking me here, how can newbies transition into cybersecurity? If you are new, you can transition to cybersecurity. You start with Security Plus, and you can also do GRC. That's why I said, if you're trying to break into cybersecurity, reach out to me. Schedule a call. That's all you have to do. Olufemi, they can schedule a call, and I will help them from there. I need to know their transferable skill. What have you been doing? Okay, over the years. What do you want to do? Where do you see yourself? And that will help me to guide you. Okay? Ask your question. Somebody is also asking, I'm considering taking the CISA side as part of the GS career. What's your thought on this? Yes, you can do the CISA. That's fine. You can do CISA. You can do CISIM. All those things are fine. It does not even matter what certification you want to take. All those things are for the fall right in with cybersecurity. GRC. What about, yes, you can take that too. Okay, GRC professional certification. Yes, you can take that. It doesn't really matter. See, certification does not even matter in cybersecurity GRC. It's about what you know. Most people are not even certified yet. They get in. When they get in, they will now see what certification their organization really want them to take. They don't really take certification first. They do not take certification first. They get a job, get in, and then when they get in, they will now see, okay, their company want them to get certified in so and so area, and the company might pay for certification and all of that. So when they get in, they will now do it based on the company. If I were you, that's what I would do. I may have things prepping for certification, because we prep our students for certification. We give them idea, we give them the information. They take it when they want. Right. So that's it. So I will just really leave certification aside and start looking for that job. Once I get in, then I'll start looking back for certification. That's it. Don't use certification to hold yourself down, and don't look for a job and say, I want to be certified. Certified for what? You don't need that yet. I mean, you can if you are, but I'll use my energy to find job first, and then I'll get certification later. Please contact, okay, yeah, please contact information. Okay. Yeah, my contact information is scrolling down here, Olufemi. My ituniversity.com. Schedule a call with me, and I'll call you. Okay, so you put your number there and everything, and I'll call you at the time you schedule to speak with you. Okay, Olufemi, I look forward to speaking with you. You can also send me, if you're on LinkedIn, you can also send me a DM on LinkedIn. But I need you to schedule a call with me so that you are on the schedule to speak with you and guide you. We have classes that are starting on March 4th. You can be part of that class. And there's a coupon out for that class. So people that are on this, listen to me today, can be part of that coupon. You can make use of the coupon that the management here at Top Group Technologies is putting out, and MIT University is putting out for the upcoming class. Okay, so that's very important. Just leave your question. I will answer them if you have any other questions. Anybody? Okay, so you have to be able to communicate very well and be able to work with the customer. You also have to emphasize your problem-solving skills. You have to be able to say, okay, and in this situation, this is what I did. When they ask you scenario-based question, and you see a lot of those scenario-based questions on our trial box. We have set it up. So this scenario, this is what I did. This scenario, this is what I did. This scenario, this is what I did. So you have to provide example of how you have identified and resolved complex security or compliance challenges in the past, which we have prepped you with. So you easily be able to give them those solutions that, okay, I'm here to help. This is what I've done in the past. In addition to that, you have to be knowledgeable about the company and the role. So before you even show up, you will have done research about that company. You will have done a lot of research. This is the company I'm going for interview with. I need to understand the company, so you'll have done your research. Make sure you have a solid understanding of the company and specific GRC role you are applying for. Don't show up without knowing what you are there for. So this will allow you to ask informed questions, and you're able to demonstrate your interest in the position. You understand? So do your due diligence to do your research before you show up. Very important. Very important. Somebody say, brethren, I highly recommend Professor Timmy. Thank you for that. Yeah, somebody recommend me. How cool is that? I'm highly recommended. I'm happy for that. Thank you. I'm ready to be your mentor and your support. Thank you. Sheon said happy. I'm happy to be here. I think you want to say, and it's also Sheon also said enjoying the information. Thank you, Sheon. Thank you for being here. That's a joy, giving back and making sure that you guys will be doing well in your career. Very important. Okay, and that's why you see me coming back here to give back. You also have to be confident and personable. Be confident in yourself. The interviewer is not going to do anything to you. They're not going to kill you. Some people are so scared. I'm nervous. I'm scared. My palms are sweating. Be sweating, but just go and do it. When you do it one time, you see they didn't kill you. Next time, you will be more relaxed. There's always a first time of everything. Some people will even leave an interview and leave and start crying that they think they didn't do well. That's why let it release it. Why you didn't cry in the interview? Because everybody have their process. You have to process you have to process your emotion, your expectation for interviews. You are new to it. Even if you are not new to it, as you go for more interview, you improve. Some people they can go for the first interview, they will hire you right away. But some people, it might take you 2, 3 couple of interviews. That's okay. It's a learning platform. You are learning. What you have learned in this interview, you will use in the next one because you are writing things down. Always go to interview with your pen and notepad. Pen and notepad. Don't go to interview without pen and notepad because you gotta write things down. You got to talk to them. You are as they are interviewing you, you are interviewing them. But you don't want it to be like, don't get engrossed with writing. But as you are looking at them, and so thank you. You are writing and you are busy and you are talking to them. That is great. They know that this person know what they're doing and they're ready to. You are engaging them. Don't just now go and sit at their mercy and be looking like dumb. You don't do like that. It's in tech interviews, you appear professional. You go before them, you have your pen notepad and greet them. Greet them. Thank you so much for having me today. I'm so excited and happy to be here. See, I'm so excited and happy to be here. Tell me about it. Oh, thank you. Thank you, John, if it's the person is John. Or thank you, Clara. Thank you, Clara, for having me. I'm super excited to be here. Thank you, Clara. Then you continue with the question. They ask you, you give them the answer. So be confident and personable. So technical skills are important, but don't forget the importance of confidence. Remember to be friendly, professional during your interview. Be friendly and be professional. Very important. Sometimes when we used to do face to face a lot, it might be a nice office, like, oh wow, beautiful office. Oh, now beautiful pictures. This is nice. Oh, I have a cat too. Maybe the cat picture on the table. Oh, I have a cat too. You try to open up and you are trying to break the ice. You are trying to make the atmosphere less tense for you because they are in their office. They are in their domain. They are not tense. It's true that it's tense. So whatever you open conversation for them to calm down and relax. You don't know how much stress those people have been going through, and then they have to interview you on top of it. So you want to calm their atmosphere and have a relaxed, even if they have tie. Oh, beautiful tie. I love that color. If you don't even like it. These are the tricks we have to learn because when we're growing up, we don't have no mentor. We have to learn those tricks ourselves. Okay, so let me see. Somebody's asking question before we continue. Prof. Temi, how do we Canadian fit into GRC? How have any Canadian resident been training in your program? Yes, I have a lot of Canadian here. A lot of them are here. There's a lot of framework. We train you like between 8 to 9 frameworks, and a lot of those frameworks are international frameworks. Like the ISO, you can use it anywhere in the world. Like and the PCI DSS for credit card, you can use it anywhere in the world. Like vendor risk, you can use it anywhere in the world. We don't teach only one framework, and that's the problem. Some people, they just train them for only RMF. RMF is only used in the US by the government agencies mainly, even though they can adopt it, but mainly it's very common here. But it's the same concept. So once you know it, you can apply it anywhere else. But we start your training with the risk management framework, but we now start branching out to other framework because everything's kind of evolved from there, and you can start from there. So somebody say, Prof, can a company hire someone that has zero experience on the resume but have a certification? No, nobody's gonna hire a zero experience person. That's why we train you and mentor you here, so you can have hands-on experience. If you have zero experience, they will pass you, unless they hire you straight from college. If you are straight from college and they will not pay you, they will just pay you some 40K, 50K, or whatever. But that's college recruiters. Okay, that means you probably have IT background in college, and they hire you straight from that, and they just pay you some chicken change, and then they train you from there. But when you can get trained and have the hands-on experience here and then make double, why not? So Sulaiman, if you're interested, schedule a call with me. We have some classes starting next week, upper week, and some afterwards. Just schedule a call. It's scrolling down here. Schedule a discovery call, www.myituniversity.com. Okay? Yes. So very, very true. Yeah, we are here. Very, thank you, Tokwe. So very important, right? So I said you have to compliment them, right? You have to compliment them. You have to say good things. You have to you want the atmosphere to be less tense. You need the atmosphere to be and also comment. Oh, nice office. Whatever you will say something. Oh, such a nice day, such a nice weather. Maybe you're driving and you went there. Oh, wow, such a nice weather. I love this location. So whatever you will say, right? So you want them to relax and work with you. Very important. You follow. Also, when you finish the interview, you want to follow up after the interview. You want to follow up with what? A thank you letter. You want to keep up, make sure they keep you on top of mind, because they probably interview 6 people for these roles. 6 people. You want to make sure you follow up and say, thank you so much, blah, blah, blah. Top of, so as soon as they see your interview, they, oh, she's the only one that responded back and said thank you. Even though they don't want you before, if they decide to go with other people and those people reject the offer, you are the first one they will call back, because it's not about skills, not about the way even though you didn't get a job, the way you were able to come back and say thank you. And they may say, oh, by the way, I don't have, this role is not available, but I have another role that's available. Do you want to consider that role? That person can go extra mile to introduce you to another role. See? So that's very important. Very important. And also, when you start working at your job, be personable, be professional, because that will help you to get another role. I will give you a scenario. There's a particular project I worked on long time ago, And the lady, my boss, she's very quiet. She doesn't really talk much and all of that. But I just, got professionally close to her, just professionally close. And she was doing something one time and I just supported and all of that. Even out of the normal support, I don't really have to do what I did to help her. My when that contract ended, she literally helped me find another contract with another organization, another branch of our organization. And guess what? That was way before COVID. I'm talking about early 2000. That time, they don't allow you to work from home. On our project I was working on, I was able to work from home once a week. Nobody even, I've never seen that before. Once a week on Wednesdays, I work from home. Everybody work from home once every Wednesday. It was a very big tech company that if I mention it, you probably will know. Right. But when I finished working with her, she just called a guy and the guy gave me a job. I don't even have to sit at home or look for anything because something happened today. It's a government contract, a big DOD contract. Something happened. They have to do some stuff. I don't know what. I don't want to give those details. And the guy just came to interview me in my space because of that lady. He came and said, "Oh, is the same me here? Yeah, I'm here." So he came to my office and said, he interviewed me right there and said, "I don't care where you work, provided you get the job done. You just come to work once a week on Monday. You can work anywhere. I don't care." And I was like, "What? So I can work from home?" Because the place was far. So he said, "Yes, you can work from home. I don't care." That was the first time I work remotely. And I always go to work every Monday. And when I can't go to work every Monday, they don't care. So once you can break into tech, your life has just started. You'll be thanking me and say, Professor, tell me, if I had known, I've like broken into this tech 1,000 years ago. Because life, enjoyment is the beginning of life for you. Salary wise, you can cut your own short, you can make your own schedule. You are now a professional, you make good money. Okay, you have time for your family first. You have all these leaves, benefits. You can work from anywhere. You can work remotely. You can work couple of jobs, which you don't have to say it loud here. You know, good money. You always have what you need. So try whatever you can to break into tech. Try to break into it seriously. And we have other courses that we offer out of this. We have, Scrum Master, project management, product owner. We have product owner classes going on. For Scrum Masters, always make sure you add product owner to your under your belt. Business analysis, data analysis, cloud, software tester, QA, and so on and so forth. Okay, so make sure you follow us on social media. We have my IT University on social media, or if you don't see my IT University, then you might see Top Group Tech. Top Group Tech, same thing. Okay, it's our company as well. So you can send me an email if you have a question. So I would strongly encourage you not to procrastinate. Don't delay. Join us. Break into tech. We help you, we coach you, we mentor you, we nurture you. You can network in our community and you can have our community back and support. We back you up, we support you, we guide you to break in. Okay? So, and also you can follow me on LinkedIn. This is my LinkedIn link. We have an article on LinkedIn. Okay, the article always comes out every Friday. So look under me on LinkedIn and look at the article. I always break things down on those articles that will guide you into your career. Okay, how you can break into tech, how you can prep for interviews, and so many that we've set up. All the different certifications and their links are there. Go on there and read them and comment and all of that. Okay, so very, very important. So I thank you so much, everybody, for being here today. I really appreciate you. Okay, so we coach you Like all this other framework, RMF, ISO, PCI, DSS, I trust, all these other framework, we mentor you into them. So you are not learning only RMF or only ISO. We mentor you into many frameworks so that you can work anywhere. Very important. So I thank you for your time. I'm so happy that you are able to join us today. For people that are just meeting me for the first time, I'm Prof. Temi Akinwumi. So share with others. They can watch the replay. We always come back here every Wednesdays. Okay, every Wednesdays, 11 a.m. Eastern time. I know you are joining me from everywhere, but it's Eastern time, 11 a.m. We also meet on Clubhouse. We meet on Clubhouse every Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday. So tonight we are meeting on Clubhouse at 6. If you don't know what Clubhouse is, go on your phone, download the Clubhouse app, and then you can get in. Download the app. When you download the app, look for Prof. Temi Akin, Akin. Prof. Temi Akin on Clubhouse. Follow me. You can also look for my IT University on Clubhouse. Follow the house. And 6 p.m. we'll start. And we'll always drop gems and always have of a lot of wonderful discussion. Thank you, Olufe. You say I subscribe to your article. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I hope everybody will subscribe to the article. I hope you will comment, share, and like this discussion and broadcast today. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your joining us. I appreciate all that you guys are, doing, okay, out there. We have discussed today on the steps to prep for a cybersecurity analyst interview. And I hope you have enjoyed. If you have learned one or two things from here today, give me a yes. Give me a yes, give me a yes, give me a yes. Let's see your yes. I'm giving the link again to the trial box so you can grab your copy. So grab your copy. The trial box link is there. Give me a yes if you have learned one or two things from here. YES. A yes, a yes, a yes. Let's see if you have learned one or two things from here today. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Olufemi. Thank you, Linda, for being here. Thank you, everybody. We appreciate your time. Yes, 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 Mopa. Thank you, Mopa. Thank you, Olufemi, 100% educative. Thank you so much. And I know you all are having a productive day already. Keep at it. If you are trying to break in and you are not yet, don't give up. It's worth all your try. It's worth all the efforts. It's not a wasted time at all. So keep at it. You get better every day. Thank you. Yes, yes, Talkwith. Yes, Ibilaja. Yes, everybody. Yes, Julius. So schedule a call with me. Send this link to your friends and family. Then schedule a call, and you will never regret breaking into tech. Thank you so much, everybody. And I wish you all a lovely rest of the day. And see you again on Clubhouse tonight. And we will be back here next week with another great episode. Love you all and stay blessed. Thank you and good night. Bye-bye, everybody.